Krista Allen, what a... Oh.
She'd had some
You
practice.
might want to rent your season 2 DVD pack so you can check that out.
Yeah. I mean, her lips were like briefcase handles. They were just unbelievable. Plump. Sorry.
As Michael's eyes roll back in his head and goes into a reverie.
This, I hate that shot. I hate that Metropolis television shot. It's awful.
That's why you never saw it again.
But there was I thought
It's like a cartoon.
From a filmmaking standpoint, this is one of the most interesting experiences that I've had, where this scene was originally the opening of the show, and it's pretty big, you know, for a television sequence. It's a large sequence. But you're right. A, Tom had a mask on the whole time, and B, when it was at the beginning of the show, it just didn't feel big. But we took
Well, there were no extras. I mean, I mean, we have an amazing crew up there, but this was where we didn't spend the money properly on extras here.
Because it all felt very
I love
empty.
the masks,
Yeah.
though. I think they're fabulous.
But if you take the scene and make it the beginning of Act 1, it suddenly feels really big.
Yes.
Now, this is stuff that Tom Welling, over the course of time as he's practiced, has gotten really good at. We design these shots, we storyboard them, and then Tom has to sort of act with nothing. You know, there's going to be bullets flying by you here, and the camera is moving in slow motion, but you still have to act in slow motion.
Right.
In addition to that, he's become very good at visualizing these objects that aren't really there.
Yeah, no, it's the good. I think all the actors have. It's now that they've seen the show. It's the interaction of the visual effects, which aren't there, but it's really the interaction with the actors that makes that sells those moments and sort of sells the effect. Because I think you go back and you look at season 1, and you have scenes where it felt like they were not in that scene. So
they're also built as much as we can with a human perspective, so that they even to the detriment sometimes of what you may actually see. We want to make sure that the audience never loses track of the idea that these are real people, these are real things happening, so it's not so mechanical.
Maggie Sawyer comes back, and we like to bring characters back who've appeared in other episodes just to have continuity.
Last seen in Insurgents. Originally, we wanted to have 4 or 5 cars explode, but
4 or 5 cars, 4 or 5 helicopters.
We had to compromise on
27 cop cars.
I know.
We had 200 extras.
And we had 15 cop cars eventually, or at some point we wanted.
The other advantage of moving this scene where we actually played here is you had a perspective for this scene.
Yeah.
You were set up for it in advance.
You knew where he was emotionally, exactly.
Yeah.
Right.
Otherwise, when we all looked at it the first time, you just had no place to draw from.
Unbelievable.
Yeah, nice work.
There's young Pete Ross.
We tried to get the biggest. We tried to get the biggest headlines that we could possibly ever get on any. All newspapers have huge headlines.
Huge
for
headlines,
us.
Headlines you usually only get, for earthquakes and things like that. So
assassinations
or something. No, every day at the Daily Planet, it's 14 point. The world's ending.
The concept in this scene here, which is all in one shot, is that there was all this hectic, frantic cutting and action that happened in the first 2 scenes, and then between the 2 parents, just wanted to let them act and kind of slow things down.
Yes, we can see that.
Yeah. Thanks for boring the audience, Beeman.
No, I wanted to have a shot of Jonathan. I thought I already missed some close-ups of him here. But it is beautiful. Now, who's the DP on this, Greg?
Glenn Winters. Fantastic. Genius.
By the way, Al, could I call you Alfred?
If you'd like.
Okay, because...
Yeah.
Oh, I thought you were talking to me.
No, that would be a good idea.
Whoa!
What?
Nice and colorful.
Yes, and then this was the Allison haircut.
Yeah.
Oh, yes.
Very Eurythmics.
Yes, very, very...
I don't know if Eurythmics is right, or is it...
It's more like Patti Smythe and Scandal. But, no, this took about 4 episodes to grow out, so...
We have had recurring hair problems on Smallville.
Yes.
Just not through anyone's fault, just through various mishaps.
Not because of me.
I was going to say, Michael being the one exception.
No, exactly.
Actually, this is more acceptable than where it is. The worst offender here is when she goes to Clark's apartment.
Yeah.
Where she looks like, I don't know, she found herself.
I feel guilty I haven't spent more time searching for him. He's not lost, Lana. You may have written him off, but I can't give up hope.
But they are good together. They have really good chemistry.
They do. I mean, I think that the challenge of this